Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
Yes, sir. Episode 39.
39.
Good evening.
As usual, I'm Big Cass.
I'm that guy, PM.
That's Doughboy.
We got Doughboy
right
back for a back-to-back episode.
Back
Look
to
at
back.
that.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
Baby Drake over here.
Look at that.
Back to back.
Back-to-back, man. How y'all doing? How y'all fellas doing?
Tired?
Me too.
I'm tired too.
Tired of bitch.
Tired of dodging these potholes.
That too.
I'm tired
Bald
of
head hoes.
Them ain't getting potholes. Them motherfucking sinkholes.
Yeah, I'm tired of the bitch. So.
I say fully furnished studio apartment.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what they are.
That's where the Fraggle Rocks are.
Deluxe apartment in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Seen a motherfucker fishing in one other day.
Yeah. I seen one today that had standing water in it, bro. It ain't rained really in a couple days. Fuck, you got standing water? How you that deep?
It was a pond.
Yeah, it was right there on 21st and Posing for the CVS.
Hey man, you went
I'm
down
glad
to
I ain't went
church
that way.
though.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
fucking
man.
terrible.
It's like
Look, I tell you what's even worse. 42nd going down towards Carroll Road.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, bro. You said at
It's
some point
horrible.
in times, if it's traffic coming, you gotta come to a complete stop because you gotta ride like the middle of the road to.
but that's how it is on German church. I went down there today. I usually just take one route from A to B when I just hit the highway, man. I
They
get
done
tired
plugged
of
a lot of them up on the
They
south
working,
side.
yeah. They just they doing them all over the place. But that was on like 10th
They
and
can't keep
Emerson.
up.
Yeah.
Shit. They can't keep up.
But you know, unfortunately, this far east side land over here, man, we the last to get anything.
Well, it all changed. Well, I don't know about these back ass roads we take, but it all changed once that stupid ass purple line.
Purple line, yes sir.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Yeah, the purple line's on the way. First and foremost, rest in peace, Snooty Wild,
Well, it's in peace, Nudie.
dead at
All I know
36.
is
So
yeah,
Snooty
yo.
Wild.
Your rapper, yeah yo. All I know is yeah yo.
Oh.
Every time you do like the OGB on
Yeah, yo.
Go
Okay.
Yeah, yo.
He was one of Yo Gotti's first artists
Yeah.
to sign before Yo Gotti situation became what it is now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He signed with in 2014 ish.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was a long time ago.
Yeah, he
I think what he actually made, like, what's it? Not CTE, but
CMG.
CMG.
Yeah, he was one of the very first. Him and there was another nigga. I forgot the other nigga name, but yeah, they dead at 36. He got
Shot in the neck.
shot in the neck in Houston, and he fought for his life for a few days. And it was,
Everybody getting shot in the south.
yeah, so rest in peace, Snooty Wild.
Rest in peace.
I take a drink to that. You got anything, brother?
We're gonna leave with PM.
Oh. Nah, nothing but this bullshit.
What?
Stephanie Martinez is a Florida mother.
Florida.
She was 20 minutes late picking up her daughter from daycare last Thursday, right?
No.
All the doors was locked,
What?
and her daughter, who was 2 years
I
old, was
about
in
to say,
there
Oh, I think I heard about that, man.
By herself?
by
Yeah.
herself.
Doors was
So the
locked.
lady thought everybody was picked up and left. She didn't check.
No, well, yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's what they
But
say.
they never really, they never, in the article I read, they didn't say nothing but apologies. They was going to investigate and shit. But only way she was able to see her daughter was smart enough to pull a chair up to
stand
the
in the
door
window?
and stand in the window.
Wow.
2 years old.
Yeah,
So how did she get in there?
She called the police.
Yeah, she called the 911.
Okay.
And the firefighters came, pried the door open.
Yeah, I'd have do that shit myself. They'd have to
Swear to
deal with their
God.
property.
Yeah,
I'd have called and made the report after I got my kid because I don't want to.
exactly.
But
I
you
don't give a
know,
fuck what they think. This is my baby.
well, no, I don't want to be like leaving the scene of a crime because I don't. You know what I'm saying?
But still, who don't know that a child ain't been picked up though?
Motherfucker ain't go through and do that last check.
That's crazy. I can see,
That's negligence on their
Yeah.
part, but
like, I can see a bus maybe missing a kid on the bus seat that's asleep. You know what
that's
I mean?
happened to one of my children.
For real.
Yeah.
And it happened to a lot of kids.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you in a daycare facility.
It happened to one of
How
my
the fuck
children.
you not gonna know that there's not another child in here? You know, regardless if the parents late or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't like the baby was asleep or something.
Negligence. A motherfucker that usually don't have to do that because motherfuckers be on time, so they Then took it out their little checklist.
Yeah, he right.
and which it should never be off the checklist.
Nah.
That nigga feet big, no bitch. Yeah, so they, whoever that is, getting fizzed.
Oh yeah, they fired up top.
Yeah, they fired off top. Hey, you lucky I don't sue you, motherfuckers.
Boy, if you need to, I would.
I would too.
Just for my comfort and what they call that shit, pain and
Pain and suffering.
pain and suffering.
Yeah, pain and suffering. Goddammit. That's whatever
Anguish,
whatever
mental
you can't
anguish or
figure.
some
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
whenever you can't figure out the exact reason for suing somebody.
Right.
Pain and suffering.
maybe I keep having dreams about that
Yeah,
shit.
pain and suffering. You can't tell me I haven't.
Right.
I've been traumatized ever since this
Probably
shit
the hardest
happened.
thing to argue. How you gonna tell me how I feel? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pain and motherfucking suffering. That's a nigga.
Yeah.
Uh,
When that happened to me, motherfucker shot at my shit. They was like, "We gonna give you
I want
the
to shut
day
down
off."
the bus.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
gonna give you the day off,
My
and the
bad,
day
y'all.
after that, and the day after that, and I need to do that too. And the
My
day
bad,
after
y'all.
that,
You need to
and
put this
then
in
if you
silence.
need any more time, please give me a call.
Need all the time.
Well, I knew a fellow coworker. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the cow tree in Irvington. Irvington area around here.
What is it?
The Kyle tree.
No.
Is that a club bar?
No, it's a tree. It's an oak tree that was planted by
A nigga named Kyle?
the family. The daughter she planted it for her father in that area, in that specific area. It was like a very racist area.
Oh.
I'm not gonna give them no alphabet or anything. But,
Right.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Kellogg's Clue.
Yeah.
Kellogg's Clue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keller, and Keller.
Yeah. And Keller too, his brother. Yeah, but he was driving and he actually found a woman hanging from that motherfucker. He was off for like 3 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
Terrible segue. But you know they just now, like a few days ago, passed a law that lynching is now a federal crime.
Well, what the fuck was it before then?
It wasn't a federal
Is it
crime.
murder? I don't know. What's that?
No, it wasn't a federal crime. Like it was
The regular state.
it's a regular state crime,
Oh.
and not in all places. So now it's a federal crime.
Okay.
Now, this is the shitty part about that. This law has been presented and denied over 200 times in this country
Damn.
to make lynching a federal,
Crime.
and motherfuckers still tried to vote against it this time. A state representative from Kentucky, a state representative from Texas, and one from Georgia.
I already knew it was Texas. Them 3 states sound about right.
Yeah. And then in 2022, they voted for lynching not to be a federal crime.
Well, that's
What
different.
the fuck is this? Oh,
Yeah.
God
So
damn.
it's finally now officially a federal crime. So prior to this, you could lynch a motherfucker in the feds and say nothing about it. Which makes it understandable why certain shit be happening and the feds can't come in and do nothing.
Right.
Because if it doesn't affect past state level, the feds can't really come in and say nothing.
Yeah.
So it needs to be a fucking federal crime
And certain shit,
for them
you gotta
motherfuckers to be
invite
able
the
to swing
feds
it.
in. too.
Yeah.
They can't just be on it. You gotta invite the feds. They can't do
Unless
nothing. Yeah.
it's a federal, unless it crosses federal guidelines.
Yeah.
That's like, these little niggas with all these gun charges and shit around here. The feds,
Right.
that they done made that shit federal, so the niggas is getting
feds.
picked up almost every time.
Even if you ain't pulled the trigger, if you got one, you feds.
Yeah.
And you doing some time.
Damn.
That's just
35.
wild, though.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's just wild. But you see, Bow Wow wants to be. I guess he's supposedly about to drop his last album,
Yeah.
and he wants to be on Snoop on Death Row. He wants to be dropped on Death Row with Snoop.
I can see that.
Because Snoop half-ass got him started, right?
Well, that's where Bow Wow started.
Yeah.
Was Death Row, and then when Snoop
Shit happened.
when Snoop left Death Row and all that, he took him to JD.
Smart man.
Huh?
Smart man.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why Bow Wow, Lil Snoop Dogg, that's how he got his name.
Okay. I know they was connected.
Yeah, he was signed to. That's why, like, Bow Wow was doing all that lying on the internet and shit, and he had photoshopped himself into like the Death Row cover.
Oh, okay.
And everybody was like, "Nigga, why would you even do that?" And he had to pull the whole shit up. He's like, "Nigga, I was signed to Death Row at 6 years old. He's like, I was with Snoop. I was with these niggas. Like, I was." And he's like, "Nigga, that's my voice on Doggy Style, nigga.
Yeah.
I want to be a motherfucking gangster."
Yeah, and he was in the video when he was jumping on the thing. You jumping on my motherfucking couch?
Yeah, that's Bow Wow.
That's Bow Wow.
That's what's up.
Now that I think about it, I remember that.
Yeah, so he wants to
I might
be,
go back just to see that.
He wants to be, which it makes sense though. And speaking of Snoop and the Death Row situation, because we talked about it on the last pod, I believe, he got the masters.
Not all of them,
real?
but some of them.
He got majority of them.
Yeah, majority.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't get Tupac shit because
That's owned by
That's by his mom.
that's by his mom.
Yeah.
Well,
the dude-
the estate,
Yeah.
because his mom passed.
But
But
he did get his masters though, right?
huh?
Didn't he get his masters?
Who?
Snoop.
Snoop. He got his masters. He got everything except for Tupac and the Chronic.
Okay, and
So,
Drake shit.
yeah, he didn't get the Chronic because in some weird contractual thing, Dr. Dre gets the Chronic back in next year
Okay.
in 2023.
Okay. Is it? I thought it was 10 years. You get your
No,
masters back.
you can get your masters back in like 30 years
Oh, okay.
from regardless of what contract you signed. Or Anita Baker just went through the shit.
Okay.
You can get your masters back in 30 years.
Okay.
You just got to be able to put the right paperwork through and da 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 da.
Okay.
And so he put all that right paperwork through. He's gonna get the Chronic back, and
Okay, that's why Snoop couldn't have it.
yeah,
One of the reasons.
and that's one of the reasons why it's now on DSPs and shit. Remember, it didn't used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
They would only like release it for like 7 hours on 420.
Yeah.
But now it's on there. Like,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm listening now.
So, but I mean, even with that, since Snoop got all his shit back, he got shit like the Blood Around soundtrack, all the Dog
God,
Pound
yeah.
shit,
Corrupts and
what's up.
Daz's albums.
Daz's albums.
Yeah.
Like he got some shit.
I read into that too.
Which I mean, of course I'd want it back, especially if I was him, because that's
It's kind of sentimental.
Well, that's full circle because you know he, according to him, he never received any money from Death Row.
Damn.
That was one of the problems
Yeah.
with the whole situation. He never received any money. Like you got a car, you got a watch, you got little handout money.
Yeah.
But nigga, like, where are my checks from these albums?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why he left Death Row. 'Cause when he left
Right.
Death Row, he was broke than a bitch.
Pimping.
Yeah. So to come full circle after basically leaving that motherfucker with the lint in your pocket to owning it and your masters.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
great. It's a great thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad he got all that shit going on.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool in the motherfucker.
Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, sign Bow Wow, Snoop.
Yeah,
Sign
do
that
that.
nigga. Get him a motherfucking Death Row chain. Because I know he wasn't old enough to have one back then. Should didn't get that boy no Death Row chain.
Speaking of entertainers, man, y'all hear about this TikTok dude that got hemmed up?
No.
What happened?
So TikTok star, his name is Chosen Terrell Hanna. He's 22 from Detroit. He was arrested by the FBI
Damn.
and confessed to robbing 4 convenience stores over a 3-month period.
What?
Damn.
It's because of the shoes that he wore while he was dancing on TikTok.
Inside
And he wore the same shit.
To the robbery.
Yeah. To the robbery and
Motherfucking
shit.
idiot.
And I got some more on him and shit. I didn't feel like writing all that shit down.
Hey, and you know me, I go straight to the phone for my facts. Never you goddamn fear, baby.
Yeah, he's got over 150,000 followers.
Okay.
And it's all showing him dancing on TikTok. And it says Terrell Hanna is charged with robbery affecting interstate commerce and possessing a firearm during a violent crime. Faces more than 20 years behind bars. It says all 4 crimes were described in a similar fashion. The first was reported on December 1st through
Christmas time.
through February 1st. With
Christmas time and Valentine's
Jacker season.
Yeah, and so then it says, with witnesses describing the same outfit each time.
I had a favorite robbery outfit.
God,
Let me put on my robbery outfit, then go make TikTok videos on
these
it.
black
And they-
Air Force Ones.
Yeah, they noticed that he had pink and red hair peeking out of his ski
Oh
mask,
my
too.
God. You niggas don't realize you.
Ain't never heard of no face, no case.
These niggas don't realize there's certain shit you shouldn't do to yourself to make yourself so identifiable if you're gonna be doing things
And
illegal.
doing things.
Like
Right.
if you on the TikTok and all that shit, it makes sense to be the nigga with the pink and red hair.
But why rob somebody?
But when you robbing a motherfucker, you don't need to be the nigga with pink. It's one of the reasons why I never got into robbing motherfuckers. I'm 6'something", 3'something", with covered in tattoos, with long hair and gold teeth. It was him. Look, that guy.
Look at the lineup. Shit.
Yeah, it was him. No, him.
Step forward.
Give me all your shit. We synced him, nigga. We all synced him.
Very identifiable.
Everybody synced this nigga.
Please step forward. Give me all your shit, bitch. Break yourself, fool.
Give me the shit. All the shit
Run
in
them
that purse.
pockets. Fucking the fuck.
Ah, man. You know, we always get on these little rants about the damn law on here. Just because they be fucking up.
What they done fucked up now?
The Kansas City police have agreed to pay a young man right around $1 million and had to apologize to him for wrongfully jailing him for weeks.
Damn.
Oh, they kidnapped him.
Basically.
Tyree Bell, who was held in jail for 3 weeks without charge and released only after detectives watched the patrol car videos from his arrest and concluded that his clothing and appearance did not match those of the suspect.
So 3 weeks.
Terry Bell.
I thought they was hungry.
Tyree Bell.
Terrible and Terry Bell.
The Kansas City Police Department agreed to pay roughly $950,000 and apologize to a black teenager who was arrested and detained for 3 weeks for a crime he did not commit. The settlement will resolve the civil rights lawsuit brought by the family of Tyree Bell in 2017. The settlement needs to be approved by federal judges, but that expects to be just a formality.
Okay.
Yeah, he was locked up for mistaken identity and kidnapped for 3 weeks.
21 days
if
in.
you ain't charged me, what?
72.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be released within 72 hours if the charges have not been brought.
Yeah,
They kept the nigga in there for 3 weeks.
Until you riding the whole 21.
Look,
21.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you on this one though. I wouldn't give my damn family a dime.
Nah, fuck y'all.
Cause y'all could have got me a lawyer and that shit could have been resolved in 72 hours.
Listen, man.
But I'll take the meal. I'll take the meal ticket.
No. I'm taking the meal. Just ain't sharing it.
I ain't sharing it with them. No, that's what I said. I'll take it, but y'all can't get nothing.
Because once upon a time, me and Chips got lost in the county.
I remember that.
We got lost in the county for like 2 days. And
They was hard out or something, wasn't you?
we went to court. We agreed not to go back to wherever we was gonna go, and the charges were dropped.
So they supposed to release them that night.
And they were supposed to release us. We went to court at 7 in the morning. We were supposed to be
that day.
Yeah. So nigga, nighttime comes. We like, okay. And you know, in the county, a lot of times you get released right before breakfast.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. So you might not get out of here till 3 in the morning. So 3 in the morning, this nigga had it lined up. So 3 in the morning comes, and they don't let us out. I'm like, shit, bro. I don't know. So the next day comes, we ain't out. Next day comes, so we on the horn. His lady and my lady at the time, they both like, shit, we on the computer. The computer says y'all have been released. You're no longer in custody. Nigga, she called, they called and called so much, and it wasn't getting nowhere. Finally, Chip's girl said some shit like he was getting violated in there or some shit like that. And a motherfucker came like personally from wherever she was calling up to the block and was like, hey, are you so-and-so? He's like, are you alright in there, man? It's like, motherfucker been Motherfucker been touching you. It's like, nah, no motherfucker been touching me, but we supposed to been out of here 3 days ago. Dude was like, what? He's like, well, we got a call that the motherfucker was touching you. No, y'all got a call 400 calls that we were supposed to be releasing. You didn't give a fuck. And then you got a couple calls saying the motherfucker was in here getting fondled on.
And then y'all want to
go investigate.
Now you want to do your job.
So we give him the paperwork and he go back and check. He come back like, yeah, man, y'all are right. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Y'all will get out of here. I will not clock out without y'all being released. And about 3 hours later, a dude came back personally and got us in.
That's what's up.
It's a long, cold hike through the motherfucking corridors, though.
Yeah. Especially you've been accused of getting your butt touched.
My thing is, they release you, but they still treat your ass like a prisoner till you go through the motherfucking door.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, man. Y'all said I can leave. Shit, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let the motherfucker
I ain't about to act up now.
Right.
Yeah. Go back through the process.
Right.
Shit, why?
Motherfucker, let me go. Shit.
It's tripping. Yeah, that shit rough all the way to the second you get out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Real deal. But yeah, so they gotta pay Buddy them their meal ticket, man, for losing him, man.
Good.
Kidnapped.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Y'all got kidnapped too.
We got kidnapped. I'm in a class action lawsuit about this shit right now.
Word?
They sent me a random ass paper in the mail. Like, we got reason to believe you were held for longer than you should have been on multiple occasions.
Fuck what I am. Yes. Cause that you know what though? You think about that ain't the first time.
No, it's not. They sent me a letter like from this year to this year. It was a window of time. It's like, we have reason to believe you have been. I was like, you're 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I saw in the letter, they're supposedly suing the state or whatever to pay motherfuckers back that have been through that a certain wage for every hour they was held over.
Okay.
Oh, so if it's $20 an hour and you've been held over, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what's
listen
up.
here, that ain't what I was doing at the time. I was making about $175 an hour.
Well, whatever the case may be, I know last time some shit showed up in my mail like that. It was against National City Bank, and I filled that shit out and sent it right back. And about 7 months later, I got a motherfucking checking the thing for like $700. They had sued them for unlawful overdraft fees.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that.
And nigga, that motherfucking check came. Well, I told PM though, which was crazy because when I closed out my bank account, I owed them like $800. Because I wasn't paying them fees,
Right.
nigga. Like, I don't.
Got you, bitch.
So in my case, technically, I was charged the fees, but I never paid the fees.
I remember that shit.
But I received
that shit
restitution.
just sent me something in the mail because I was about to close out my bank account in National City. This son bitch, I had $5 bank account. That was back in the day when you could swipe your card and whatever. And I have a drop.
Out.
Yeah, I have a drop of. I have a dropping ass in my motherfucking car. I knew I had $5.23 on that motherfucker. I filled that motherfucker all the way up.
Fuck it.
And that was like right after 9/11 and shit.
Oh yeah.
Gas prices went up to nowhere near what they are now.
It was $5.
I got I can do
wasn't
this
even
shit.
that, but it's
It
more
went
now
the first couple of weeks. It was $5.
Yeah.
I remember not getting gas.
Yeah, I did that shit. I can with my bank account. With my bank, I don't have any protection limit.
Overdraft.
I don't have, nigga. If the card is swiped, let it go through. I don't give a fuck what's in the bank. And when I had
Your own gas.
Yeah. When I had the lady, do the shit, she was like, "Well, what do you mean?" I was like, "Well, you know, I'm self-employed and I deal in a predominantly cash business. So if the money isn't in the bank account to cover whatever I need to cover, it can be put into the bank account."
Right.
She was like, "Well, as long as you don't overdraft, you're fine with us. Like, you got 24 hours to fix it. Whatever you do." Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
They give mine.
That's how big a mo is.
48 hours.
Nigga, I'll be somewhere. Nigga, that motherfucker. I might have $28 in the bank. Nigga, this is $450. That motherfucker chip right in that bitch. The bank hit me like, nigga, what? Clear it.
Yeah, clear it.
Clear it, goddammit. I'm gonna go home and get some greenbacks. I'm gonna go to the ATM. I'm gonna insert them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm glad we can do that now.
Man,
You gotta be able to deposit.
yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't used to have bank accounts because I hate going in the bank. Especially since they started doing the shit with the doors and shit where you
You gotta wait till one
you in
close.
and wait till a nigga the magnetic doors and shit. I got stuck in one of them one time at Huntington. I was so goddamn angry.
I got stuck in the one over at the Chase Bank in the Meadows. I said I'll never come back this month.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to jail. This is some bullshit. I'm trying to give you my money.
And the wild part is when I got stuck in the one at that point in time, I wasn't even a fucking Huntington wasn't my bank.
Oh.
I was doing
Mama.
I was doing the window cleaning. I was doing the commercial window cleaning.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to clean a Huntington. And I got stuck in the goddamn thing, nigga. Like they had to call the people out here to do some weird shit. I was just in that motherfucking with my squeegee.
I ain't clean shit. Fuck y'all.
Car outside running because I was literally just going back. I did the windows. You gotta go back in and get the thing signed.
Yeah.
So that you can get paid for your job.
Yeah.
Because I worked for ASI or ASI or so whatever fuck when I worked with you. But you had to go back in, you were done, and have a motherfucker sign it. I was just going back in to get my shit signed. So my car was sitting in front of the door running, nigga. I was stuck in that little thing for like a half an hour.
And he was big in there.
I was big in that bitch. I'm big everywhere. I was really big in there. I was hot. I was uncomfortable. I farted like twice. Yeah.
He was committed suicide for you.
By methane.
Was remember how Will Ferrell was in the phone booth?
Yeah.
On Anchorman?
Yeah.
That's how it was. Oh my God. That's flooding me emotions.
What you got, man?
Fuck them.
I got Mauricio Damian Guerrero.
He did something fucked up.
He's a Pennsylvania man. He drove to Somersworth, New Hampshire.
Okay.
He's a 20-year-old dude. Let's get that out the way. So he drove it from Pennsylvania to New Hampshire because he's accused of breaking into the home of a woman he met on OnlyFans.
Oh man.
He hid in her attic, and he took photos of her while she was asleep.
Oh, he gonna get his money's worth.
Oh yeah.
This nigga said, "Fuck just OnlyFans."
It says
I am the OnlyFans.
This happened.
I'm a real fan.
I'm the only fan.
Yeah, I'm the only fan.
They said that February 9th at 4:43 a.m. a woman called 911 because she heard someone inside her house.
It's a raccoon bitch.
Police got there and they found dude. And they say, like I said, he drove from New Hampshire to New Hampshire from Pennsylvania
To hide in her attic.
But first he was staying in an Airbnb.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then
So he came down, got settled.
yeah.
Then he went to go visit his bitch.
Yeah. So he got he's custody on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cause he was taken into custody on 2 counts of burglary nighttime and 2 counts of burglary daytime.
What's the difference?
It probably is charged.
It says yeah. It
If you
says
rob me at if you break in my house at 4:59, it's daytime.
and nighttime.
Yeah. Cause I caught you at 5:03.
It says girl allegedly hid in the victim's attic, took photos of the woman while she was sleeping. He also put a tracking device on her car,
And he beat off in that attic.
so he know her whereabouts when she was gone.
He beat off in that attic.
Hold on, you're right.
He left jelly all over that motherfucker.
Because he also allegedly took some of her underwear
And
Good job.
He had them on his head.
and duplicated her house key.
Damn.
I'm glad they caught this nigga.
This nigga he was a spy. What the fuck?
He was released on $2,500 bail
That's it?
and is not allowed to have contact with the victim.
They need to
Must
put that
wear-
nigga under the jail.
He must wear ankle monitor and he cannot enter New Hampshire ever again. He's banished.
From the state.
So
State.
he's banned from New Hampshire.
He's
How
banned.
I ain't never heard somebody get banned from the state.
I got a cousin banned
Christ.
from here.
Do you?
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck he do?
I don't know what he did here, but I
Man,
know
you
he
need to
did
find
in New
out
York.
so we can put him on the motherfucker, call him, tell him to come in now.
He'll pop into Indianapolis sometime.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, he didn't even did it. He didn't even did it in the stolen whip a couple times.
Damn.
So,
That's
hey,
why he banned. This motherfucker don't
he's a
give
badass,
fuck.
bro.
He's a renegade.
Where's he from?
He's from here, but they grew up in New York.
Oh, okay.
Renegade.
You know what I'm saying, B?
He stole
You
the
hear me?
school bus when he was in kindergarten.
He stole a what?
The school bus.
This nigga's a motherfucker. This nigga's
Menace to a society.
With kids in it.
Okay,
This nigga's a
dog.
tyrant.
Damn, boy.
God damn.
That is
One
a
of the
terrible
coolest
plan.
motherfuckers you
Hey,
can
man,
ever meet.
your cousin sound cool, but what's his name? Ice Pick. What's his name? What's his nickname? I don't want to know.
I don't know his name. The Manhattan Bricker.
Damn. Okay, what's his real name?
I don't-
I ain't calling him.
We're gonna leave him alone.
Tell the nigga I said, what up?
We're gonna leave him alone, man.
That's what he told me. He said, they called me the Manhattan Bricker
I
on the
believe
news.
it.
Hey,
I said,
man.
shit, I understand. I could tell.
I know every one of these pies, man. We bring up a motherfucking drug bust. It's just because they keep happening, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they found $3 million worth of meth in a onion shipment.
Onions,
Onions, nigga.
Wow.
damn, they couldn't alleviate the smell.
That's a lot of batteries and
A
Gatorade.
few weeks ago, the Coast Guard in Florida reportedly offloaded over $1 billion worth of cocaine and marijuana. We talked about that. The bus was apparently one of the Coast Guard. The U.S. Code officers reportedly confiscated over $3 million worth of meth hidden in small packages in a shipment of onions.
Damn.
Do they look like onions?
Nigga, they're in an onion.
Oh, they just in between. I thought they, you know what I'm saying? Because you know some of them make the motherfuckers.
I don't know if they put them in the onion.
to the size
they
of
made
an
like a
onion
kilo and painted it
Found the commercial
watermelon
facility.
colors and shit.
Wow.
Came watermelons from Mexico.
And they got a 46-year-old nigga who drove the tractor trailer that
Had
with
no idea.
a shipment order manifested, but they're still investigating if he had anything to do with
He
it.
didn't.
They
Leave him
released his
alone.
name?
He's innocent.
Nah,
He's
He's a
innocent.
mule.
he's
He's
a mule.
innocent.
He's a 46-year-old man.
He's Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I still ain't seen that movie. I need to see that.
Hey, man, good.
$3 million
Hey,
worth of meth. Man.
Cool head Lou, boy. That boy was under pressure. You could tell.
$3 million worth of meth.
Worth of meth, bro. $3 million worth of motherfucking meth, man.
Damn. Somebody sat in the lab a long time for that one.
I just want to say honestly, you know, I'm
Walter White shitty than a bitch.
Hell yeah.
He shitty than a bitch. They got that blue face. Walter White. He shitty than a bitch. They hit a lick. Another motherfucker got caught with riding with $200,000 stashed in toy boxes, like he was giving away shit to kids. He's an old ass man.
He was definitely a mule.
Armando Rendon was 64, was charged with money laundering greater than $150,000 and less than $300,000. Officers conducted a traffic stop and searched the vehicle and located a luggage bag with 3 boxes of toys. Inside, investigators believe the boxes were too heavy to be toys. That's when they found several vacuum-sealed bundles of cash. Investigators said the packaging of the money bundles was confiscated to that of drug trafficking and money laundering organizations.
Jesus.
The money was taken to the bank and it totaled out $210,000.
That's all the money that made it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because they don't put it all in one car. That's all the money they got took from him.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had $4-5 million on the road.
He was
that day.
64, right?
Yeah.
He missed retirement funds.
They found this Indianapolis man. He's from here. And they found 19 firearms, 2 kilos, and $90,000 worth of cash.
Here?
Yeah.
Damn.
25-year-old Drayshawn Carter.
Goddamn, Drayshawn.
He had 19 guns. Body armor, approximately 600 grams of fentanyl,
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
approximately 2 kilos of cocaine, and crack, approximately 500 grams of methamphetamines, and approximately $90K in U.S. currency.
That nigga was getting to it.
Yeah, he was getting it
Yeah,
in.
he was on the way to the house.
He was getting to it. Now, they found it in his house.
Oh, that was in his house?
Yeah,
I thought you said in the
yeah,
car.
yeah.
Okay.
They kicked his door and the nigga was getting to it.
Ooh.
He was that guy.
What side of town was that on?
That's what I'm trying to find right now. They don't say. Just say that him and another.
There's been a lot of kick those going on around the neighborhood.
Charges. Said the charges range from a 5-year sentence, possession of firearms,
Going to jail forever.
traffic, crime, and up to 40 years of distributing methamphetamines with intent
He going to jail
distribute
forever.
cocaine.
Yeah, the warm weather puts his
sell
pinky.
drugs to make a living,
Yeah,
but you got people touching kids to get 3 months.
exactly.
Yeah, I ain't never understood it.
That don't make no sense.
I ain't never understood it.
We should put the victims in a room with a wolf ball bat, let them beat the shit out of him, and they cut his eyelids out, take
I
pictures
believe
of
all
him.
them motherfucking pervert niggas. All them pervert niggas should be castrated.
Yeah,
They should be units.
yeah.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
the truth.
But it has to be like real deal evidence of this nasty shit you did.
Yeah.
And not just some
I mean,
hearsay
but
shit.
a lot of them, they won't go for them unless they have real deal evidence.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Right.
sometimes, like, remember we was watching that one thing and the lady had convinced the kids that her dad had touched them.
I've seen something like that.
You never seen that?
Mm-mm.
It was
The
a
lady convinced her kids
lady convinced her kids
to say that they dad.
No. The charges was never brought. I think charges was brought, but he ended up beating them. But his relationship was destroyed with his children.
They
Right.
did a rapper like that too, didn't they?
They're trying.
No,
Yeah.
no, but they found out that she was lying because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
wasn't going to go breaking bread with her or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
Because the boy, like, he like shit on himself or something. at
One of
night
them.
or
Whatchamacallit
something. It was
niggas.
crazy.
What Corday used to be? I
Who?
forgot. The rapper nigga Corday. They from out of Houston. Used to be a little squad, but he removed that part from his name. But she had convinced the kids that the reason that she left the dad is because the dad was touching on them. So the kids never had a relationship with their father and grew up thinking that their father touched on them. When in all reality, she just did that because he wouldn't be with her no more. And then they was on this show and then took lie detector tests and it came to light. And
That sounds like some Steve Wilkos shit.
That does, but that's
it wasn't
that's
Steve, but that
I
does
know,
sound
I know
like
Steve
Steve.
Wilkos.
that's
It
some
would sound
bullshit though, man. That you can use that
Oh yeah.
for something like
And
that
it was
and
a
lie
black,
on them.
and it was a black lady.
I could believe it.
Yeah.
I got that. You see, I didn't. I could believe it. Shit, the way they've been setting up bullshit all up. You know, man, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
All because a motherfucker don't want you. Go and get somebody else.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My man, terrible segue, but my man Shaq out here still doing good deeds.
Word.
As usual.
Shout out to Shaq.
Shaq is shacking.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga say you wake up every morning with the intentions to do something good for at least one person.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to come across his path.
You need to like just watch some of his interviews and shit.
Well, that's what I was, and I'm gonna get to that in a second, because I just found this shit, and you niggas will probably enjoy it. But, Shaquille O'Neal buys a family of 11, a 15-passenger van, a new truck, and then took him out to a fancy dinner.
Cool. They needed the van.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he, where we at? I don't need to read all that. Bam. Shaquille O'Neal visited a family of 11, took them out to dinner, and also brought them he bought them a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, and then a Mercedes-Benz truck.
Okay, he didn't even do the Nissan joint.
Nah.
Right.
He went straight for the big dog.
Yeah. He said the family had a yeah. Shaq's doing this thing. But now what I was gonna tell you, leading into that, I found I think I was on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq got a show called Shaq Life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's fire.
It is nice. It's dope.
And it's just Shaq doing shit like that.
Mm-hmm. And he
DJing, doing cool shit for
he
people.
that's
interacts with
what's
his
up.
kids and shit.
Doing shit with at the graduations, and his older daughter just graduated from college.
His son's about to. His youngest son. I wonder, not Sharif, Shakur, whatever. I don't know.
He's
They
a
all
high
start
school
shit.
prospect.
Yeah.
He about to go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
one's at LSU right now.
Yeah, that's Sharif.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, but
The two other daughters hoop too.
yeah,
Everybody hoops.
they beast too.
And they be
So
hooping.
everybody hoops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, Shaq Life, man. That motherfucker's.
I seen one episode, and It's been on TV. It's been on like social media, but well, hold on.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Liver went down the wrong pipe. No, he bought all the kids food and he told their ass dad tax. And he was like, "What's this?" And they all came in there with their food. And he took a bite of it. That was
took a bite of all their food. Dad tax.
I was dying. I was like, damn, man. What kind of chicken wings are these? You got tacos. Give me one of them.
Dad tax, nigga.
That's funny.
They niggas is in Atlanta going crazy, man. They stealing gas. Gas too high.
How much is the gas there?
It can't be no more. It can't be as much as California.
Oh.
Yeah, it ain't as much California, but it's a little bit higher than us. But them niggas is
$7 a gallon.
they running around this motherfucker.
Siphoning.
They not even siphoning, bro.
What they
They
doing there?
like drilling holes in the bottom of the gas tank and just.
What?
Damn. So I can't even fill up no more.
See, like them people, like you don't need to arrest them. You need to figure out how the fuck did you bypass my system. I need you on my team so this shit doesn't happen no more. Like
People
who
said
would
this
figure out to
couldn't drill.
drill a hole in what's the name to bypass the pump? and
No,
all
no,
that
no, no,
shit?
no. They stealing out of people's cars.
Oh.
They drilling holes in niggas' gas
in the
tanks.
gas
Oh,
tanks
I
up
thought you were
under
talking
the
about the
car.
gas tanks at the
No,
gas
no.
stations.
No, they getting up
okay.
underneath niggas' cars.
Oh, okay, and just got a little motherfucking bucket. Oh, shit. And then they take the, what's the name after that, don't they?
That's what I'm saying. You can't even fill your car up.
Listen.
They take the gas tank. No, they drill a hole in the gas tank, and then they take the Cadillac converter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense.
The story all started because the lady realized, she was riding, the car was on E. So she went to the gas station. She said, and she
With the pump.
she put the pump in and, just sat in the car.
Yeah.
She said after a while, she was like, this motherfucker ain't stopped. So then she got out and realized that there was $75 worth of gas
On the ground.
underneath her shit.
I would cry.
So she got it towed to a shop, thinking, who the fuck knows what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Remember, I had the net go out on one of my cars, and that kind of happened to me.
Okay.
So, but you know what I'm saying, who the fuck knows? So they took it to a shop where they discovered the drill hole in the gas tank. So then when she got, went on her social media and said something about it,
And everybody's like, oh, my car did the same shit.
they discovered that it's happened to others in Kirkwood, Edgewood, East Atlanta, and Bankhead.
Damn.
East, west.
You can't go nowhere.
Golly, boy. Motherfucker figured out
That's fucked up.
everything.
Yeah.
Boy. I was showing the video. Motherfuckers.
The catalytic
And
converters
dude had a
putting holes in the gas tank.
I got another story
They
about
can't
that.
let a converter a dirty game.
But
boy.
dude, I was watching one where dude was all they stole the car's Cadillac converter. They're sitting there, they videotaping. They got the dude's Cadillac converter in their lap, and they watched the people get in the car. They was like at a Walmart. Watch people get in the car and start their car, and they was like, ah! I'm like, oh man, y'all dirty than a bitch, man. That's fucked up.
It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in, brother.
That's fucked up.
Motherfucker get you for anything.
It's a dirty world that we live in, baby.
We stealing shit, man. It don't make no sense. Now I siphon the shit if I have to, but I remember back in the days, boy, you could
siphon my shit. Don't fucking
Drill a hole in my
that
tank.
just cost me motherfucking money, and you get the little. Yeah.
You only get the gas one time. If you siphon it, you can come
I
back.
know you just cost me a whole bunch of money, man.
You can figure out
More
a whole
money.
other little pump or some shit and put it in the gas tank. And who says you got the right gas for your car?
I don't think they give.
I don't think they give.
I don't think they
I know,
do,
but I'm just
but
saying, like,
it's like you got to worry about that.
This motherfucker take premium.
Yeah, I don't think they give
We
a
own
fuck.
it. We own this shit,
These
bro.
niggas is just stealing.
I know for a long time when gas was expensive. My car.
You can at least plug me back up.
No. It said premium fuel only. I definitely put regular gas in that motherfucker. Car going clack, 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 spark knocking like, well, I did not give a
Shit,
fuck.
that motherfucking Infinity take premium. Every once in a blue moon, I put mid grade in it, and then I just
You don't
make
like
sure.
it, though.
Nah, and I'd make sure I run I run Seafoam all the time.
Okay.
So it don't. But for the most part, I put premium in it like 90% of the time. But sometimes that should be outlandish, nigga. And I'm like, and then you know how like regular and mid grade be like 10 cents apart?
Yeah, this one 30.
It'd be like
mid grade
40,
premium
50.
be like 50 cents higher.
Yeah.
It'd be like $4.30 for mid grade, and then I'm like, oh well, if premium's $4.40, whatever. It should be $5.10 or $4.85 or some shit.
$4.80. I know, cause shit, that's what Bonneville said. I hated that motherfucker. I was like, you need to get a new car. I said, she said, what kind of car you want? I said, a car that takes regular gas.
I'm about to get nigga.
I put $40 in my tank. That motherfucker said 10 gallons. I said, you.
Yeah.
Hey boy, I had a motherfucker have a nice little chuckle on my expense today. I told you I've been busy as fuck. So I've been ripping and running. And I went to the gym and I came home and I changed my clothes, right? I forgot to grab ID, money, any of that shit. So I stop at the gas light comes on. I'm about to like run out of gas. I stop at this particular gas station. They don't have Apple Pay. I said, all right, well shit. I go out to the truck, scavenge. Nigga, there's big pretty ass Infinity out there. Nigga, I went in that motherfucker was like, yeah, let me get $4.33.
I just need to get home, bitch.
Dude looked at me like, what? Nigga, put this shit on the goddamn.
And you got 1 gallon.
Yeah, barely, nigga. Yeah, like one. Yeah, it was a little over 1 gallon.
Like upgrade your service pay, bitch.
The motherfucking gas light went off, and they came back on. Like, no, nigga.
Oh, you funky nigga.
Yeah, you literally farted in the tank.
I got home to get some money though. Like I said, I changed my clothes, and I rushed out of here.
I do that every time I gotta go out to dinner with my wife.
You probably leave your money on purpose though.
That's not. That ain't
Ain't
no.
no
It
business?
was an
Alright.
accident.
All right, one of them accidental purposes.
What? You know what, man? Half-ass snitch.
You silly.
Hey man, don't
Like,
judge
y'all don't
me.
take Apple Pay. We had a nice restaurant.
Bring this little thing out here so I can put my phone on the motherfucker.
Nice ass restaurant.
God damn,
Like,
Jay.
babe, can I cash up you the cash?
You stupid.
God damn, Jay.
Zello.
Yep. That's what I do.
I ain't got nothing but Florida mans.
Go ahead. Let's hear them.
You ready? Alright. Y'all, this week on Florida, man.
Florida.
We got Pierre Kendrick, 34. Daytona Beach, Florida. He's in a Waffle House on February 24th at 4 a.m. A lot of 4 a.m.s going on in my shit. Where he slashed and chopped his date with a machete.
Why?
Whoa.
Yeah, it says
Pick up the bill.
police in
Should've
Daytona
been
Beach,
on the chum-chum.
Florida, have arrested a man who carried out a gruesome attack on a complete stranger in a Waffle House last week. Well, I thought it was his date. They said it's a complete stranger. Allegedly slicing her repeatedly with a machete. He's charged with attempted first-degree murder for the heinous assault, which was captured on the restaurant security footage. And then it shows at approximately 4 a.m., Kendrick allegedly entered the restaurant and, he approached the woman who was sitting in the booth.
I was trying to holler at her.
Yeah, and it says surveillance showed that he left the booth. No, he was talking with the woman while they sat at a booth before he briefly got to talk to other people at the restaurant.
Okay.
He then returned to the booth where the woman was sitting. He pulled out a machete from his pants and attacked the woman without warning.
Nigga just had it in his pants, huh?
Yep, he reportedly struck the woman repeatedly with the weapon.
Damn.
God damn.
Says a witness at the restaurant heard the woman screaming. The suspect slicing the victim with a machete. And then
I'm glad she survived, but damn, what the fuck?
she managed to escape the situation by jumping over the counter and running out of the rear of the restaurant. She ran to a hotel where she called the police and then told them she was a victim of a stabbing attacked by an individual she did not know.
That was a chopping.
Jesus Christ.
She was taken to the hospital for her injuries, and dude fled the scene.
Did they catch? Well, of course they caught him.
Yeah, they caught him. He was arrested and taken. He was arrested and taken in custody on Sunday, and had his first appearance on court this past Monday.
Don't tell me he got a bond.
Yeah, judge set his bond for $75,000, in order that he had no contact with the victim.
Ain't gonna be hard to know the bitch in the first place.
And the judge says, if you bond out, you shall not possess any firearms or ammunition. Additionally, you would surrender any firearms to law enforcement.
But what about the goddamn machete? This nigga's clearly not a gunman.
Right. He has a fucking
He's a knife guy.
He has a fucking...
Well, he faces other drug and weapon charges as well.
So this nigga's a knife guy, man. You can't... This nigga's not a machete, not a weapon, a gun nigga. This nigga likes...
Damn, man.
Well, unprovoked, though. But now, we won't know if it's unprovoked. She probably dissed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
They
still,
still
that's
ain't
not
warranted
provoked.
the motherfucking slicing.
Yeah. You probably offered to eat her, pull my knee or something. She was like, nah, I don't want none of that shit.
He said, all right, bitch.
I'm gonna talk to everybody in this motherfucker. When I come back, you better have a different attitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that motherfucker off you. Put it in the skillet. Fry that motherfucker up.
New type of chitlins.
Yep. Florida man. My Florida man. This idiot, well, first of all, his name is Matthew Carrera, 27 years old.
Hey, man.
What's up?
This ain't the first time I've heard you say Carrera. I'm pretty sure that you like somebody. That Carrera family is crazy.
Yeah. Niggas is nuts. But, Florida man breaks a bottle over his head, smack dab in the middle of a traffic stop, causing the police officer to think it was a gunshot and getting himself shot in the neck.
Oh, he died?
I don't know. Let's find out.
That's a good one. I like that.
All right, a Florida man breaks a bottle of beer over his head, prompting a deputy who thought the popping sound was a gunshot to shoot him. The Polk County Sheriff's Office reported Saturday. Polk County Sheriff Grady Jude said deputies were trying to arrest Matthew Carrera, 27, when it happened, as he was a suspect in a series of crimes, including an armed robbery. Carrera was in a pickup when he stood up through the sunroof with a rifle in one hand and a bottle of Busch Light beer in the other.
Busch Light.
He then broke the bottle of beer over his head. The sergeant who was behind Carrera and unable to see the bottle heard the popping noise, believed Carrera had shot at his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And I could see how they knew he had a gun, so yeah.
Yeah. Believed he had shot at his partner, and so he shot him in the neck. And unable to do about it, shot deputy, the sheriff officer said the police sergeant fired one shot, striking him in the neck. And he lived.
Okay.
And now he's going to jail for a bunch of shit. I didn't realize this nigga had a gun in his hand, though, when he smacked himself in the head with the bottle.
Okay. So, well, I mean, that sounds more logical for the shooting then, too.
Yeah.
Especially when you thought it was. I'm like, how do you get a gunshot out of a crack
this
beer
nigga
bottle?
had a gun.
Now I get it, yeah. That's crazy.
And if you've ever hit anybody in the head with a bottle, it's a very loud noise.
I've never heard one.
Oh man!
Other than that bullshit that they do on TV, stunts and shit. But with a real bottle, I know somebody just got hit with one.
Funny shit is, some of these bottles is really strong.
Yeah,
nigga, you can hit a nigga with a bottle and it not break. Like you hit a nigga up, nigga head be fucked up. Nigga, that bottle still be in your head. Like damn,
it do kind of sound like a gunshot.
Yeah,
I recall that one day on Ellis.
Which one?
When the girl thought I was you and she thought
you was me.
Yeah,
and I was you.
Yeah,
she still think that shit to this day.
Yeah,
I know, but
wow.
Long story short, we had a telephone introduction.
Oh,
and through the telephone introduction, for some odd reason, she was looking for Doughboy. But I decided to talk my shit. So I got on the phone and pretended to be him. So while I'm pretending to be him, he's going to go get her. So I tell her on the phone, Casper's coming to get you. So she gets there and is like calling him Casper to be Doughboy, and everybody's like, what the fuck? We like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. That's who we are today.
Enjoy. Yeah. Shut up and enjoy.
And a whole series of events transpired. Somebody ended up hitting her in the head with a beer bottle with a vacuum cleaner.
A beer bottle, and a vacuum cleaner, and a phone receiver.
And a phone. We didn't do any of that. Either one of us did that. We saw it happen, but we ain't do
any of it.
The shit got wild.
Real quick.
The shit got wild real quick.
Like the Wild West.
Yeah, like the Wild West. On meth. Yeah. $3 million.
It got real funky, like some onions.
Yeah, it happened. That shit was wild. But yeah, so that's
Florida man.
That's Florida man, ladies and gentlemen.
Woohoo!
How we moving right along today?
It's time for some melanated mag.
Please.
You said you got what, 3?
I got 3 melanated mags.
If you want to take the reins on the first, I only got 1.
You only got 1?
And it's shirt.
Shirt. Midget and quicksand.
With leg khakis and boots.
Leg khakis and boots.
Hell no.
Mine goes to the first one goes to a young man by the name of Joshua Beckford.
Alright.
He's 13 now. He's a future doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He's in school for all that. But at the age of 6, he was the youngest, and he's autistic.
Oh, okay.
Full autistic. At the age of 6, he's the youngest person to ever attend Oxford University.
Ooh. At the age of 6?
At the age of 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's living with high functioning autism.
Okay.
He was at the age of 6 the youngest person to ever attend Oxford University. He received a certificate of excellence after getting distinctions in all of his courses, which were part of an online learning platform for gifted children.
Damn.
And he ended up nailing all that shit and getting some shit from Oxford.
Okay.
And now he's 13 years old. He still dreams of being a doctor, and he dreams of being he's working on being a neurosurgeon. And he was recently listed in the 30 most remarkable people with autism in the entire world who have impacted society.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so Joshua Beckford, man.
Yeah, shout out
to him, man.
Yeah,
that's dope. Keep on being great.
Yeah, keep on being
that's
great.
That's over in England, right?
You know, I don't know. I think that's where it is at.
Across the pond.
Yeah.
So even though I might not like the way that guy talks, I'm gonna keep on rooting for him.
We're gonna respect.
I'm gonna keep rooting for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a thespian and be in movies.
No, he's not allowed to be in movies. He's gonna be a neurosurgeon.
He's gonna be a neurosurgeon.
Damn it.
In movies.
In movies.
Fuck off, Buck.
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off, mate.
Chip.
Now I got one it's going out to Young Thug.
Okay.
Thug. What Thug did?
He's
He's
offered to aid African immigrants who are reportedly receiving racist treatment as they flee
because it's getting ugly over
Ukraine.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He spent this whole pod trying to talk about all that mess over there.
Yeah. He says that he put up a tweet and it says, if some of my rap brothers are in, I'm willing to help Africans get out of Ukraine. However, I can since they not letting us pass.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying that referring to buses being brought in and only taking out the whites and keeping the Africans there.
They're keeping them there, holding them
or
there.
pushing them off the trains or whatever else it is and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ukraine going all the way in with it too. Like they not even they not letting men leave the country. Even Ukrainian men, if you're between a certain age, if you're essentially
under 60,
if you're essentially fighting age.
Right.
They're not letting them leave.
Wow.
They'll let women and children leave.
Right.
But they're not letting the men leave.
Okay.
But I think like with the Africans, they're not even letting the women and children leave.
Nah, they let
They
none
just,
of
they
them
just
leave.
they like fuck all y'all.
Oh, boy just got out of the, Ukraine.
Who?
He played for IU, Mo Creek or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Shit, one of them niggas, he was a tennis player from over there. Real accomplished tennis player, $1 million ass nigga. That nigga went on ahead and signed up for the war. Nigga said,
Miss Ukraine signed up for the war.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah. Show her with
They go to
flat
war.
chest.
She's probably hit.
Speaking of, huh?
She's probably hit.
Like
Thumbs down. Like I don't.
like in the face.
If I had more
No,
thumbs,
she's
I'd give
actually-
those titties
Was
4
she?
thumbs down.
Man, I'm gonna find her.
I'm about to say, 'cause I don't assume it would be hard to become Miss Ukraine.
No. Just hard in the face.
Yeah, just rough.
These niggas, they like Ivana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Girl Vashon.
Like you would just have to be. You know how they say like an Indianapolis 10 is a Miami 3.
Yeah.
Like a Ukraine 10 would be like an Indiana 2. I'm assuming. Don't quote me on any of this.
She,
Oh no, she's alright.
yeah.
Well, no, see, she looked good with all that makeup, but with her guns and shit, she looked like an Indiana 2.
She looked like what's her
Indiana
name? Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, she's like Ronda Rousey's little
She said she
sister.
looked like Caroline.
Speaking of rappers, though, did you see that Jay-Z, Diddy, and Boosie trying to launch a app like an uncensored Instagram?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I ain't
I
see
hope
that.
so.
Yeah.
Boosie probably the front runner of that shit.
Yeah.
They keep taking the nigga page.
Taking it. He still ain't
Put
got
your pussy lips on Instagram and get $1,000.
Cash App put right there. What's your name on Cash App, girl?
That's my nigga, man. Put your pussy lips on live, I give you $1,000. Hey, that one nigga that ended up dead here, did you see that shit?
What?
You ain't never see that shit?
What happened?
Boosie was on live before was talking crazy. Nigga was like, something. He's on live and he's reading the comments. He said, something. He said, hey, man, look up, da-da-da-da-da. And nigga said, he in Indiana, boss. He said, he in Indiana. I got plenty of niggas in Indiana. Go ahead and block that nigga for me, man. He just kept on talking. And that nigga ended up dead like 3 weeks later. But that's nothing for here.
Right.
You know, he's probably into some shit, but like...
Yeah,
He
sound
was.
like he's into some
He
shit.
was.
Especially talking crazy on the internet like that.
Yeah.
He already had a death wish.
You just in Boosie comments talking motherfucking crazy. Are we still on
Melanated.
Melanated?
Two more.
I got there's a throwback one. Was it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a throwback one. It was originally supposed to be for our little Black History Month facts,
Okay.
but I let Black History Month time out.
Shit, she only had 3 weeks of like
That's
this.
what I'm saying. It timed out on us because it is the shortest month of the year.
Shut
But
up.
this is a Black History fact. In 1880, African American Lunsford Richardson from Selma, North Carolina, invented Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
He stole everything from him.
He invented this remedy when all 3 of his kids were sick while living in Greensboro, North Carolina. Richardson thought that his brother-in-law's last name, Joseph Vick, had a more catchier sound to it than his own. Richard also...
Yeah, that don't sound right. Mumfords.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just some more Mumford put on your chest.
That's more like a deodorant.
Right.
Richard
Cracker or something. Chili and Mumfords.
Richardson is also the invention of headache powder.
Headache what?
What's that shit
Headache
called?
powder.
What's that shit
How
we
did-
use?
He's the inventor of headache powder.
What's this stuff?
BC powder.
BC powder.
My
That
favorite
shit.
Yeah, I got a box of it in my truck.
Man, I got all kinds of... Matter of fact, let me know I can order you some.
Gotcha.
What?
BC powder.
I never heard of it.
It's
Like an aspirin.
powder aspirin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But with a little caffeine in it too.
And it's,
It just, nigga, when I say it if you got a headache,
you don't have it
and
anymore.
you take that motherfucker, 90 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it hits you harder than cocaine, baby.
Don't try to snort it though.
Don't you try and snort. But it's got caffeine in it too.
Yeah,
and I take it a lot when well, you know, if y'all guys don't know, I've got a semi-addiction to Red Bulls, and so. You know when you shut up, fucktard.
Sorry.
You know when you are kind of like hooked on caffeine like that. Like you don't realize caffeine is like basically really a drug.
You get a fucking headache,
but
when
you
using it.
Yeah, it's true.
When you don't use caffeine, because like sometimes I try and go a couple days without drinking a Red Bull. Or
right.
When I do those days, I take them BC powders to keep the headaches from going away. To give me that little shot of caffeine to keep me from
get everything regulated the same.
Yeah.
Because it's so used to you influencing caffeine in your diet.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But he invented that shit too. So shout out to that nigga.
Headache powder.
I don't remember his name because I just deleted the picture.
Mumford. Something Mumford.
Mumford Richardson or some shit. But the nigga invented Vicks in 1880 and headache powder. Shout out to that nigga.
That's what's
Shout it out.
Shout out to that nigga.
Poured it some Dr. Pepper and said, "Have a good day." No, you know Dr. Pepper used to be like
that's what it was.
Yeah. Like that shit, I don't know. It's too sweet to be fucking. I don't know, whatever. This is like licorice was like a.
I don't know what the Dr. Pepper is. There's so many different bullshits they try to put in there.
It's a lot of shit.
Until it tastes like that.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper is just Pepsi and root beer. With a little bit of Sprite. A touch of maple syrup.
Don't forget the licorice.
Yeah.
The licorice.
Little black licorice.
Licorice.
That's all it is.
Man, that boy, I wouldn't wish that on somebody.
So no pepper?
There's some pepper in there.
Yeah. Pepper and paprika. We just made
Dr. Pepper with no goddamn doctor, I tell you that much. Nobody prescribed that shit.
Just
They would prescribe Coke,
the
though.
ingredients.
Well, that's because
Dr. Pepper.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And it was in Coke.
And before niggas put baking soda on it, it got used for a wide variety of things. It didn't bother nobody. All of a sudden, niggas put that shit, that motherfucking thing, and got to swirl that shit around. And that shit locked up. Hey boy, you know how like in chemistry class you take
Rizzer. It was with RZA. I was thinking about it.
You know how like chemistry class you take two things that won't do anything with it, like separate,
They won't,
and then put them shits together.
And they react.
Bro, that is everybody like, what's the difference between cocaine and crack? Chemistry, nigga. For some reason, when that motherfucking baking soda
in a port, motherfucker.
For some reason, when that baking soda lock on that shit and a motherfucker smoke it. See, I've seen niggas smoke powder cocaine freebasing.
Right.
Just get the shit a little wet, dry it up, light it. Niggas smoke that shit, have a threesome, eat a steak, go to bed.
And get up and go to work the next morning.
Nigga smoke crack, he will sell his hair. Your hair and my hair. His hair, if he had any, he'd sell it. What?
Triple A battery. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, nigga, that shit. Chemistry, nigga. Chemistry turned that shit to some other shit. I've seen niggas snort ounces of cocaine and not do nothing violent to nobody. Have a grand old time.
Rick James.
Rick James party.
James, bitch. Not to let y'all into my motherfucking personal business. For a long time, I played with my goddamn nose. I was probably like 4-5 gram a day ass nigga. I had a motherfucking blast.
Right.
I would see crackheads smoke a .2 and go punch their raw hand through somebody's window and steal their radio to get another .2.
Yeah.
And I'd be sitting there, my whole goddamn face covered in powder. Like, that's crazy.
Like Mike Tyson.
What did y'all do that for? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it is. Especially when it's crack. They be having them fiend fights and shit. You ever seen them?
No, man, but don't send me nothing else, motherfucker.
I ain't proud of this shit. But like I used to pull up to the liquor store when I was younger. And I had money and shit. And then the old niggas,
I'm I'm on some devious shit today.
I had a good day. Crackheads fighting.
Yeah, those niggas knew I had money, and I remember it all started with one cracker. Like the nigga walked up, I was like, "What's going on, youngster? Something. Help OG out." I said, "Shit, give me a second, let me see what I got going on." He's like, "You got a problem with any of these motherfuckers out here? I'll knock any one of these niggas out."
He hit you with the nigga. I murder
Nigga,
anybody.
I'll kill anybody for you, nephew.
Yeah.
I said, "Shit, fuck him. Fuck that nigga right there." He said, "Him." I said, "Him."
Flat blasted.
He went over there and rocked that nigga. I took that nigga in the store and bought him all types of liquor. We went in the store. They was like, "He can't be in here. He's with me." I bought this nigga.
He's got a pass.
I bought this nigga
No,
enough liquor.
nigga always had a pass.
So,
I'm talking about the nigga that's winning.
No, he has always had a pass.
yeah, I was probably 16, 17 when this
shit,
happened.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If he's 16, that makes me 18, 19. How is he getting me in the strip club?
He got you in the strip club. I mean, I don't. It happens that way
I
sometimes.
get the pep. Let me see your ID. He said, "Man, that is Doughboy." Oh, let Doughboy in. Let Doughboy in. Don't even pap. Just let him sit down.
Yeah.
And that's what introduced to me getting money from the strippers.
Yeah. I used to give my money to the strippers. They give it back to this nigga. But long story short,
It was a circle. It was a circle of love.
Circle of life.
with the circle. Yeah. So with that introduction to that type of fun,
Yeah.
I would just pull up sometimes.
They see his car, know it's him.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna know who you are.
No, he
Yeah.
sit behind tents and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna know who you
He
are.
had several different cars.
I get out the car, and I'm fucking nephew. Who you know?
Here's the money he gave everybody. Here's the money he gave the nigga. The nigga gave the money to last week. About to get knocked out.
Oh no.
I really got bad with it too. I started like spicing up the pot. Like I'd have money, liquor, and a little crack. Like I'd have some weed and shit. Like, and then niggas started.
It's like a showcase, man.
Bro, I am not proud of this, but I used to do this shit at least 2 times a week, right there on 42nd and Post.
Listen, man. Listen. He's proud of it.
I am not. Just gonna make people go into Mortal Kombat.
And they do it. Finish him.
Yeah.
Guy you grew up with, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
he's not ashamed at all. Man. All things that man is not ashamed of. A lot of things that man can be ashamed of. That is not one of them.
That's a hilarious one there.
Hey, I'm telling you, nigga, the further and further it went along, man, the bigger the pot. But see, also, once again, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
See, we done got to talking at the end of the pod. Hope y'all enjoy. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I used to do things like when you high off powder, right? You want to talk.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people do
much.
get chatty.
You want to talk.
They do get chatty.
And usually,
damn much.
when you around motherfuckers that's playing with their nose too,
Yeah.
y'all can talk. But when you around motherfuckers that's not,
Yeah, it gets a little bit monotonous after a while.
yeah, you like,
I've been around them situations.
like nigga.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So what I would do was I would go to the liquor store. I would buy like 15 half pints of like Barton or Dimitri and like 5 or 6 packs of Maverick cigarettes. And I would go to the Amico McDonald's on 38th and Illinois. And I would sit out there and talk with bums till like 8 in the morning. Them niggas loved me, nigga. I could pull up, nigga. Them niggas would kill a nun about me, nigga.
Killing
Them
them.
niggas got nephew. I used to do that shit a couple times a week. Nigga, and I'd like pull up, like I go to the L, like let me get 15, 20 half pints. Nigga, they bring them out in a box. Like, and I'd pull up to the motherfucking, to the Amico, nigga, it's always 8,
It's
9,
always
10.
somebody here, yeah.
At least.
Nigga, I pull up and set the motherfucking thing of Barton's on the,
Have at it.
and sit down. So what y'all had going on today, baby? What's on, nephew? Them niggas get to smoking, then I get to powder pass. Hey, them niggas would kill
Broad
a
daylight,
nun.
though.
Them niggas would
No,
kill
they
a nun.
broad
Now
daylight.
it'd be late at night.
I
Them
know.
niggas would kill a nun about me, nigga.
That's what's up.
Drums are great sometimes.
Piece of shit.
They usually are. They usually
I nominate this motherfucker. You had good intentions. Great intentions. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a good guy, man. All right, back to the task at hand. We on Melanated still, ain't we?
Did you do your third one?
I did.
Boom, boom, boom.
I did
I only
the
had
Vicks,
one.
man. You got one more, right?
I only
you
only had one.
Did you already do it? Oh, I was doing on my 3 months. Did you do it?
You just did your second one.
His was this small. It was short like
Yeah, mine was Young Thug.
Oh, my bad.
You good?
I'm very sleepy and drunk now. Y'all understand. Y'all been watching this shit tonight, go. At least I ain't go to sleep.
Yeah. Yet.
So I'm actually got my second win, which is gonna be terrible because when y'all leave, I'm gonna just be laying in the bed drunk, looking stupid, sleepy as fuck.
No.
I am going to bed.
No, you're not.
Anyways,
keep going.
No pink tacos.
No pink tacos.
No pink tacos.
Cookies in a plastic bag.
Plastic bag.
Getting crushed by building. That was my shit. That was my shit until Doing It came out, and I was like, oh, it's even better.
Doing is my shit.
Doing.
I was riding the other day. Doing it. Wow. Doing it. Have y'all seen the little thread when it's like LL Cool J has been an unnecessary person our whole life?
Necessary?
Not like he's unnecessary, but the shit he be doing is unnecessary.
Oh, okay.
And they had like a clip. The nigga was standing in the waterfall with blue jeans on, and then they had one sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah.
Then in the Doing It video, the nigga was in a peep show eating an apple, bro. He wasn't drinking or nothing. He was eating an apple.
He was fucking that apple up.
He was fucking that apple up.
Talking about Doing It, right?
Yeah.
He was.
They got
His lips was all big.
Full grown.
They got a whole bunch of scenes.
No.
They got a whole bunch of that. What's my other shit? LL got some shit.
Yeah, he do.
And I mean, like, he got some shit before I was old enough to appreciate music, because I'm bad and all that shit is my shit.
Yeah.
But, like, when I was, like, really getting into my music appreciation, nigga, that Hey Lover,
that was
Boys
cold.
to Men.
Yeah. That shit was
Oh,
cold.
man, let me tell you.
Oh, man, that's like my heartbreak anthem right now. Nigga, I be singing that shit to bitches when they got boyfriends and shit. I sing it. Send it right to that
Yeah,
DM.
man, speaking of that, like I was listening to
Leave that nigga, man. Hey, this is more than a crush, bitch. You don't see me seeing you. I know you see me seeing you. I see you seeing me.
I was listening to one of my top.
Let's be together. Fuck that nigga.
Right.
Drop that zero, get with a hero.
R&B albums of all time.
What's that? Confessions?
Yep.
Love Confessions. Yeah, man.
That's
I don't give a fuck what
What's that
nobody
song
say.
with-
That's our generation's Thriller.
yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Well, I can't, man.
But that's 20 some odd songs, and
it was the extended version.
so that's 30 songs, and I only don't like 3. But I don't like them enough not to listen to them.
I listen to them. You know the words to
You'll
them,
get through 'em.
guaranteed.
Like, I don't like the one, My Boo, Alicia Keys. There's a couple other.
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. But if it comes on right now, bro, I listen to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's good enough for me to
song.
listen to it. It's just not good enough for me to put on a playlist.
There you go.
But if there's 30 songs in the album and 27 of them can go on my playlist, nigga, this is the closest thing to a perfect album I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
True that.
Fucking Confessions, nigga. It needs to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know if Usher needs to go, per se, himself. But the album.
That album,
Needs to
yeah.
go by itself.
I see what you're saying.
And shouts out to Jermaine Dupri because he wrote all that shit.
Yeah. Whatever. I can't think of that song, man. But I think she wants me back or something. But Jada Kiss, that nigga verse on that.
She gonna want me back.
And Jada Kiss, I said, man, that's it. Damn, that nigga.
That's
Jada
the
Kiss
shit.
is not.
No, that's the shit. That's the shit. And I'm gonna tell you something about me. It's one of my pet peeves. I despise a random rap version R&B song. Despise it. I don't like when the shit meshes. Only time I'm okay with it is if an R&B nigga is singing a hook for a rap nigga.
He sang the whole verse and he's snapping it.
If a rap nigga is rapping this shit and the chorus is done by R&B nigga, fine. But if an R&B nigga is singing a beautiful fucking song and here you come with your bullshit, I despise it.
Well, can you give it past the Method Man?
That does not count. Okay. That's legendary.
Okay.
That's legendary.
But Jada Kiss's verse was classic.
Yeah. Okay.
It was definitely classic.
Back, started breaking up too. Yeah, that's my shit. And I'm shitty. I can't. That motherfucking sample was so hard. Never listen to it. It's playing in my head. But okay, we got on a little rant. A black couple who has developed an app that helps track racial incidents and also helps find missing black people.
Oh, yes. We need that.
An app that can help track racial incidents and missing black people could help parents and community members feel comfortable asking campus security, local police, and administrators a critical question. How will safety become more equitable in our campus this year? The app developed by James Samuel Jr. and his wife.
What?
Something just happened.
I heard it too.
Yeah, I don't know. Developed by James Samuel Jr. and his wife Evelyn. I'm assuming he has the same last name. An African American couple who wanted to minimize and prevent personal and community security issues. Angel Tech sends information to loved ones in real time, efficiently and discreetly. The app has the potential to decrease the number of dangerous incidents young black people often face and give their families a peace of mind.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Angel Tech.
We're here some piece of shit stuff.
We're not there yet, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like we. Okay, but it just kind of.
I got a $5 Amazon gift card.
I do too.
Sweet.
I just redeemed it.
I did too.
Do you know IMPD in Lawrence doesn't have a missing person division?
I bet they don't. Why would they? They don't give a fuck.
Shit, I don't think Indiana has a missing person.
Indiana don't give a flying shit.
As many motherfuckers come up missing in Bloomington.
I mean, they just leave it fucking, yeah.
All the time they do. Every 4 years they do a search for some random white girl on a bike.
She plays volleyball or basketball.
She's always going out at night, leaving a friend's house after drinking. They got Ubers this time. We shouldn't have that problem. But they probably had an Uber disappear too. It's Indiana.
She knows.
You gonna do what, bro?
Huh?
She knows too much.
I said the Uber probably disappeared too this time.
They know too much.
Yeah.
The Uber and her. Get rid of all of it.
They go to the sunken zone.
I don't know where the fuck that is, but it's they don't know where that is. I think it's in Area 51.
With the SPCs.
What y'all think about Area 51?
I want to go.
I think it's real.
I know it's real. I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's why I want to be invisible. I'll walk right in that motherfucker.
I honestly
Yeah, we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I honestly believe we're the aliens.
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Bible or Adam and Eve or any of that shit. I believe we are a life form that disrupts and destroys everything we come in contact with over a period of time.
Like a cancer.
And eventually, throughout those time frames, we leave and discover new places.
Yeah, that's why you always look for somewhere else to go.
And I think that's what happened wherever we was at.
Before.
Some niggas, whoever Jeff Bezos was then, he found a new planet. And he brought some niggas over here. And we started populating and doing what we do.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the shit that they was using and doing back then was way too advanced for what was going on. You telling me niggas couldn't read, but niggas had old mathematical systems and was lining shit up with the sun and doing all this other shit and doing major construction.
Right.
Nigga, the Marion County can't fix a road in a month. These niggas was building, you know what I'm saying? But
big structures.
Yeah. I personally believe that we are a cancerous being, because the definition of cancer, you use up everything around you and occupy it until you kill something.
Right.
And that's what we do.
And animals become extinct.
And I think eventually we do that to the demise of us, and we find somewhere else to go, and a few chosen ones move on and start it all over again, which is why the recollection or the reports of it wouldn't be there, because when you're the few chosen, you can tell the motherfuckers after you whatever the fuck you want to tell them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If the world ended today, in some odd reason, I was alive in a group of children, babies. Let's say a group of babies, like baby babies.
Yeah.
Me, group of babies.
Right.
When them babies got older, I could tell them that we worshipped the flat screen TV. And for the next hundreds of years,
they worship the flat.
There would be a flat screen TV hanging up in the church, and motherfuckers would worship it. And it'd probably be a picture of me on the motherfucker.
That is scary as shit ever. Not what he's talking about, the flat screen with him on it.
Fuck you, nigga.
I see. I don't feel that way sometimes. Sometimes I feel like life is a simulation.
I'm with that shit too.
Like the Matrix?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Because certain situations happen that you be like, why the fuck is this happening right now? Now, if I wasn't trying to do this certain thing, this wouldn't be happening. You know what I mean?
We on a big ass Sims game or something.
Exactly. Or like, okay, so with open spaces, we can see in them because the mathematics for our visuals is right there. But if you got a closed door, who say that there's something on the other side of that closed door?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where the program kicks in once you open the door. You know what I mean?
And I don't like the fact that we only use, they say we only use like 5% of our brain.
Yeah, not even 10%. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, and then another thing I always think about too is like when you use
why in that 5% it tells me to drink so damn much. No, sorry, go ahead.
But like, it tells me to cheat on women all the time.
Okay, but like with the devices that we use, you stupid.
It does. They gotta be wanting to be a good nigga.
That's that demon.
We're gonna talk about it one day on this motherfucker.
Demon time.
We're gonna talk about it one day on this motherfucker. I might have to make it private. But like,
bring my significant other with me.
I love her, and she will read me my rights, won't she?
Boy,
I know she will.
She waiting too.
I love Ashley. I know she is.
Ashley
Ashley can come on this motherfucker and sit down and talk her shit whenever she feel like. We got a whole microphone set up right for her.
I let her know.
And I know she gonna read my rights. I love Ashley. She always said me about my bullshit.
She got silly, but like
we know about my bullshit.
Going back to the 10% of your brain, like certain tools, I think hinder us from using our full potential.
Yeah.
Like you got the remote, right?
Yeah.
So you use the remote, but knowing that you use the remote, it powers something.
Right.
So how are you not using your mind to do it? Just because you have this tool.
If we unlock telekinesis.
And let's not
stray.
Get off the point. Get off the point of a lot of motherfuckers don't be crazy.
No.
They be opening up different aspects of their brain.
That's why I don't.
And seeing outside the box and doing shit. But we are almost constructed and programmed to be in the box.
Exactly.
That's so instinctually, because first law of nature is self-preservation. So at some point in time, the human race saw motherfuckers who was thinking a little too much get fucked up. Witches being burnt. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers get, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers being deemed, they're basically deemed devil worshippers, because pagans and, you know what I'm saying?
Because of their religious beliefs.
Boom. So when motherfuckers get past that, without even thinking about it, because self-preservation is first law of nature, you will restrict yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw an analogy the other day, and I think, oddly enough, it was Steve Harvey, which was funny. Mm-hmm. He was saying that he used a flea. Mm-hmm. He said a flea can jump 14 feet. Right?
Agree.
A flea can jump 14 feet. If you take that flea and put it in a jar, it'll jump and hit his head, and eventually it will teach itself
Not jump that high.
to stop right before it hits its head.
Right.
Now, any flea born after that, from that flea, even though it has the ability to jump 14 feet,
Like
will
goes
never
so
jump
high.
no higher than that
Like
because
evolution.
it doesn't see it. It
Right.
can't.
Right.
And I think that's what kind of happened if you get to thinking outside the box and motherfuckers, you remember back then, bro, like in the old, they was taking niggas to hit them with the shock treatments and all that shit, bro.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they thought you was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. You know, the super religious people always say Jesus is coming back.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
If a motherfucker, Jesus probably came back as a homeless nigga in San Diego. They probably put him in a motherfucking psych ward, pumped him full of lithium and shocked his brain until he got damn
Right.
shit on himself for the next 30 years until he died.
Yeah.
And then he went on back up there and said, yeah, I'm cool on that shit, pop.
Nah, good, bye.
Yeah, they try to do Betty like that. They kidnapped him for a couple of days. I don't know if you watched that the trap with Charleston White on there. But he said they took him. They took him, put him in the middle place,
Fuck Charleston White.
and told him.
Yeah, but he was on.
I know.
Yeah.
He got some good points. I think I said
Yeah.
both of y'all that shit was
Yeah,
like,
he
I
got
don't agree
some
with this
good
nigga.
points, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think John like the way he get to his points.
Right,
Yeah.
but they thought his family them thought that
His
he was
delivery.
arrested. And
He was in the crazy house.
yeah, and they was calling and trying to find him.
He's
and
like,
he
"No,
was
I'm
like,
going
no, they're
home."
not here. And since it's by a doctor, the doctor can say, hey, we don't want no contact.
Yeah, 'cause they can put you on they can put you on a 48-hour psychiatric hold
I think
and not
his
have
was
to
72.
justify it.
Yeah, I think his was 72 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had to take the medicines in order to get out.
And that's the only way you're gonna. He's like, I'm gonna take this medicine. Shit. He's like, how you get out? He's like, you take that medicine. He talked to another motherfucker that was there.
Yeah.
He's like, how you get out this motherfucker? He's like, you take the medicine.
Fuck that
And
nigga.
he said, sure did.
I don't
But
wish
that's
no
like
harm.
speaking
I don't
of
wish no harm
crazy
on him, but
people.
fuck
Like
that nigga.
Right.
we talk about crazy people. Like I'm at work. I turn the corner and there's a man sitting at the stop, and he got a aluminum foil hat on.
That's
His
my
whole
nigga.
aluminum foil hat. He had the sleeves. It was like a whole like outfit.
He
Like,
in touch.
he looked like a motherfucking. He looked like the Tin Man. To be
Okay.
honest, like you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
and this wasn't no regular like this shit was like like when you
was
like
put
mold,
on.
like when you mold aluminum foil to your body, it gets like crinkly and shit,
Yeah.
right? No, this shit was like slick and
He
like
looked like the
silk.
Iron Man.
Oh,
He did shit with
Yeah, like
precision.
for real. Like I was
Yeah.
like, hey man, he do this shit every day.
He blocking the radiation.
I passed him up though. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not trying to be funny, but
Get
you know
on
what I'm
here.
saying? No, like for real. Like I can't. You
I
know what I'm saying?
understand.
Like sometimes I don't feel like dealing with the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he can talk off the wall. I'm listening, but
They
I don't
always
want to
talk.
hear it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
always talk.
Yeah. I just feel like you know what I'm saying. And
Nah, I
then
feel you.
another thing that's bothered me about this new shit, like why people don't use their fucking common sense, man? This
This
is
common sense ain't as common as you think it is.
I swear to God, it ain't. I mean, like new generation, like
Too much like right.
We've talked about it on here, bro. And I told bro, because I've
man.
told bro, I said
too grown sometimes.
these have hindered human thought.
Yes.
All the way.
Yes.
But the wildest part about it is, if used properly, it can enable all human thought.
Right.
Yeah.
But before you learn how to use it properly, it's already ruined you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't learn how to save numbers no more.
Nope.
You don't remember how to get places no more.
You don't remember how to use. You don't remember. You don't even. If you remember numbers, you don't even. Yeah, it's like shit. I don't even know my daughter's number.
Yeah, I don't know any of my kids' numbers. That's a terrible part. I got about 6 numbers in my brain that I know can get in touch with anybody else I need to get in touch with.
Right.
I do too.
Yeah, yours is one of them. My mama, my first ex-wife,
My mama, my
Jeff.
daddy. Yeah, my mama, my daddy, my wife.
My mama. Yeah, I don't even know my most current ex-wife's number. You know, whatever.
You don't need her though.
Yeah. Well, it's just because I know.
I'm just trying to be funny.
Yeah. I know if I got if you
those core motherfuckers.
You, Jeff, my first ex-wife, my mama, and like it's one other number I got to say. If y'all can't get in touch with people, like I'm hit, but I know y'all can get in touch with everybody.
Right. So.
Y'all got everybody's number.
Right.
So if I'm somewhere and I don't have everybody's number, hey, even if I just need to call you to get a number.
Right.
Hey man, what's so-and-so's number?
Right.
But with that being said, it restricts
common sense
in the thought process.
Yes.
Because let's not get twisted. The brain is a muscle.
Mm-hmm.
The same way I go to the gym every Monday and rep weights, the way you learn is through repetition.
Right. Yep.
You read, you understand, you comprehend through repetition.
Yep.
If you're not having to force your brain, like even me, I know these motherfuckers hinder a lot of that shit, so I do crossword puzzles.
Yeah,
I love them.
I do brain exercises. I do crossword puzzles and a few other things just to
word searches and shit.
That's
just to
definitely mine.
Yeah, and I read, but just but like reading ain't just it. Like I do the word search shit to keep me sharp.
Right.
Yeah.
I do. I play speed word search games, like to keep it on my toes, point. Baby. I got to keep my pimping together. These bitches is slick, and I got to be slicker. 5W30.
Heavyweight.
Yeah. Slicker than a can of oil,
I'm gonna
baby.
I'm gonna challenge you to a motherfucking what's the name? Because
I feel like, nigga.
Hell yeah.
You play Ruzzle?
Hell yeah.
I used to play that.
Send me the shit. I'll whoop your ass.
I believe
and that go for any of y'all out there. Find me on Ruzzle. I'll fuck you up.
Who won?
I will fuck you up. I'm trying to find my motherfucking name now.
Is it an app? Wait, is it still an app?
I think so. I only played it in a while, but
yeah.
I had downloaded the shit, but
that shit.
Yeah, nigga, Ruzzle, nigga, I'll fuck you up.
Who won?
About that, I ain't my name on there right now, but I get on there in a second, and I will fuck y'all up.
Send me the request. I'm with the shit.
I got you, man. Put my foot smooth up your motherfucking ass. This size 14 is going shoestring deep, baby. No lube.
Shoestring deep.
Yeah. You ain't got no hair. I'm gonna smack you right on the back of your head all over there.
Come on, man. What's next? I can't do him no more, man. We got way off topic, boy. This motherfucker here did a hard left.
Once again, we on. Well, minus any other random conversations that erupt, we are on our one of my favorite parts of this here show.
Weekly Fecal.
Weekly Fecals.
I live for this shit.
You want to go ahead and kick it off, man?
Yeah, I go ahead. I guess I got two of them.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll just hop in the middle of yours because I only got one.
All right. Twins attack restaurant server.
Okay.
Twins.
Yeah, fast food employee is lucky to be alive after he was shot in the face following an order dispute. Anthony Rodriguez, 26. He was working at the Wawasota George Webb restaurant in Wisconsin on January 30th.
What kind of restaurant is that? Like a?
I don't.
It's a fast food or like a restaurant.
I think Wawasota is just a town, and the George Webb is probably the restaurant. So it sounds like some upscale shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. Well, I don't know actually because of what's going on. So. It says when twin sisters right. When twin sisters reportedly beat him and shot him over a missing
girls.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Over a missing hamburger. Rodriguez was the only one server in the
upscale restaurant selling hamburgers, bro.
All praises to Allah.
Yeah, this is a $3 burger too.
$3?
Yeah.
Shot in the face for $3. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he was the only server in the restaurant that night, and it was late night. Instead, the twin sisters came in, Brianna, and
Brianna.
I'm gonna say Briante.
Briante, okay.
Because it looks like Brianta, but I'm gonna say Briante.
Yeah.
Johnson.
It was clearly niggas.
Yeah, their last name is Johnson. Clearly
Yeah,
niggas.
it's clearly niggas.
You know what I'm saying? They were impatient and rude. That's what other people were saying. So while waiting for their order, they became enraged when they discovered that a $3 hamburger was missing.
and shot that man in the face.
Yeah, they said that this prompted one of the sisters to walk outside and return with a pistol. Then the two were said to attack Rodriguez, punching him in the face and pistol whipping him.
God damn, I get you the hamburger, bitch.
Be cool, bitch.
Yeah, while forcing him down on the
You
ground.
ruined your life over a hamburger.
Yeah, one of them then reportedly shot him in the face.
God damn.
When he was down on the ground. It said that the Johnsons and two other girls were then said to flee the scene.
So Rodriguez four of these demon bitches.
Yeah.
Golly.
So surveillance helped catch them, and they got put in custody.
Fuck you,
Rodriguez says that he remembers while laying on the ground and just bleeding out. He said the attack left him with a fractured spine and a portion of the bullet still lodged in his throat.
Good Lord.
He's still alive.
He said, he's still alive. He said,
can he walk? I mean, pretty sure if he can walk, he had to learn to do that shit again.
Probably.
Right?
Possibly so. I don't think they say nothing like that.
Oh man!
It says, he says I was in so much shock I don't really remember being in much pain, but I remember kind of internally freaking out and being very scared and just telling myself, "Wow, I'm probably going to die here." You know, he said I never expected to get shot being
the $3 burger nigga.
Yeah.
Why would you think you'd be shot being the $3 burger nigga?
Yeah, being a server.
Yeah, the $3 burger nigga. That's not something that would be on you. You wake up in the morning.
He says it's amazing. Oh, here's your answer. He says, I never expected to get shot being a server. It's amazing I'm able to walk. It's amazing. Good. It's amazing that I'm able to speak.
Shout out to him, man.
And then he said,
and his nervous system.
He said the bullet entered his face through his upper lip, destroyed his upper teeth, and cracked his bottom teeth.
Shot his goddamn mouth smooth out.
Yeah, so the twins, they're accused of attempted murder and are being held on. Yeah, they always say accused.
I hate that.
But everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. Well, they ain't been convicted yet. It just happened.
Right.
Yeah.
So they locked up. They got to go through the
so $100,000 bail,
justice process.
Bond for this shit.
$100,000 bail and could face up to 65 years in prison.
Because you get a bond for almost everything up to murder, and you can get a bond for murder.
Yeah.
It's just usually around $1 million.
Yeah, but
you can get a bond.
Yeah, stupid.
You can get a bond
That's crazy.
Unless you have a previous criminal past, and then they get real funny with the bonds because you got a history of doing this shit.
Well, shit, it ain't like you.
Or if you got a past, or if you got a previous past of not coming to court and shit.
Yeah,
they get you a no bond.
But you gonna shoot a motherfucker over a $3 burger?
$3 burger, dog.
This leads me to believe this not the first time shit like this done happened. This is the first time they got caught.
Yeah.
Because you just don't wake up one day out of nowhere shooting a over $3 burger.
But my thing is, like, you've seen this man was there by his fucking self.
With the whole restaurant.
The whole restaurant, he's trying to do it. You got impatient. My thing is either leave, go take your ass to Taco Bell.
Or talk to the manager.
Talk to the manager, which wasn't there.
Somebody got to be on site.
Yeah, but he said, but like, you know what I'm saying? They said you was impatient, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're rude and impatient. If you was rude and impatient, find something else to do with your life. Shit.
Ready for mine?
Yeah.
This woman's name is Taylor Scab Business.
What?
Look at it.
Scab business.
Scab business.
Where is it? Oh.
Scab business?
Yeah.
Taylor Scab Business. And I watched the video. That's how they pronounce it. Scab Business. It's a cool ass last name.
Spelled funny.
Taylor's not cool.
She has two last names.
Yeah. Taylor is a Wisconsin woman.
Back to Wisconsin.
Who is being charged with a slew of crimes, including murder. Taylor is 24 years old, and she's being charged with first-degree murder, intentional homicide, manipulation of a corpse, third-degree sexual assault, after a drug-fueled incident caused her to cut her partner's head off mid-intercourse.
Oh,
and then,
Black Widow.
And then put it in a bucket.
She put it in a bucket?
Put it in a bucket.
5-gallon bucket. Amazing 5-gallon bucket.
Amazing 5-gallon bucket.
He is Mr. Bucket.
They
Just bucket of parts.
so the police
Literally.
had reason to believe some weird shit was going on in her house. So maybe it was noises or something. People called, so they acquired a warrant, and when they went to search the house, they found the severed head in the bucket and a slew of other body parts, not just from this one person,
So
in a pile in the corner.
Well, she
A
was like,
pile?
so she's like,
Damn.
did anybody smell that shit first of all?
Well, that's probably why they got the.
Yeah. So what? I mean, you know how like some serial killers and shit have like names,
Like
and
reasons
shit.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
name, you know what I'm saying, like Jack the Ripper. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. You know what I mean?
She's
She
probably
like
on-
the praying mantis or something.
Yeah, basically.
Huh?
She's superhead.
Nope. Nope.
She's Buckethead.
She's the.
Nope.
She's the headless horseman.
And she's ahead of her class.
Yeah.
Head nurse.
Head of state, all types of shit, whatever you want to call it.
Headquarters.
Headquarters.
Oh man.
I mean, that would be right.
Yeah.
Headquarters, because they found heads and quarters of people's bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
In a pile of quarters.
An amazing 5-gallon bucket. Title. Nigga.
What is it?
Quarters.
Amazing 5-gallon bucket.
That is crazy.
So that's what Taylor did. And she's only 24.
She's only 24?
She's fucked up.
Yeah, she's ate up.
Man,
She's a different type of.
that's crazy.
She's a different type of something or another. A nasty bitch.
Y'all ready for this one?
I'm listening.
This one's probably fucked up. I already
Bronx man arrested on NYC subway station. Alright. So, a Bronx man. No.
Nah, you can't get a peek. He needs shock value. He needs shock value, and I'm with it.
It's like I was cheating off his test or something.
No, you can't see this.
I'm with it.
What's that answer number 4?
As soon as I saw what he was doing, I stopped looking at him. Nigga, I just started looking at my phone. I want to hear it.
Bronx man arrested for smearing poop
Oh, God.
on woman's face in NYC subway station.
He's true mean of fecal.
It says a Bronx man who allegedly smeared human feces on a woman's face on a subway platform last week has been arrested.
What do they call him? The fecal smear.
The fecal smear. 5 fingers of stench.
His name is Frank
The tank.
Abraqua. Frank Abraqua. He's 37.
I'm gonna call him Frank the Tank. Frank the Stank.
Frank Stank.
That's the real title.
That's what
Stank.
Frank the Stank. Fuck the bucket. Frank the Stank.
Alright.
Y'all already live, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we
Frank
figure out
the
the titles.
Stank.
of these
That's how it is. Let's see. Okay. So he's 37. He approached a 43-year-old woman who was sitting on a bench.
Chilling, mind her business.
On the southbound platform.
Leaving work. Headed home.
Up the way.
Long day.
241 Street subway station in the Bronx about 5:15 p.m. on Monday, February 21st.
Nigga reached in and grabbed a big handful of Jiffy.
He says suddenly,
Peanuts, crunchy kind.
without, and corn husk. Suddenly, without,
I'm eating corn. Okay, cool.
suddenly, without saying a word, he hit her he hit the unsuspected woman in the face and the back of her head with human feces before fleeing.
He threw it at her.
Like a
Like a
gorilla
goddamn monkey.
I think he slapped her
Oh.
like a pie.
Like a baby her
Like
head in the
cow
window.
Yeah,
He hit her with the.
He mushed her.
in the front and back.
He mushed her with the
So
push.
he
Clowned her.
Holy This nigga's sick. Did he get shit on both hands before he did it?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah.
Niggas got shit on both sides of her.
Let's say in the face and
So
in the
he
back of her
slapped her.
Yeah,
head.
so he
like some
took
butt
the shit
cheeks.
in both palms. Rub it in real good like some sanitizer.
Shit magic.
And then
Like lotion.
Y'all want to hear something else?
Yeah.
It's not clear whether the feces was his.
Oh, what? Wait, whoa! Like he was like walking through Central Park or
it
something,
takes a whole different turn.
and scooped that shit up and was like,
Hey,
I'm gonna slap the shit out of bitch.
to be hit,
Literally.
to be hit by a stranger with a completely other stranger's feces
Or
is like the biggest nightmare of life. That's like
it's
almost
not
bad being
clear.
raped
So
by a
how would
dolphin.
they? So how they gonna spend money to figure out whose feces it was?
I don't think so. But they still need the person if they not registered.
Oh my god!
It says the blocker was arrested on Monday and charged with forcible touching, menacing, disorderly conduct, and harassment.
That's got to be some type of chemical warfare, man.
That
That
is,
you can do.
that's a hate crime.
Feces can do to someone.
The
Hate your
mayor,
face, Karen.
the mayor,
Get
Eric,
the shit out of my face.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Get the shit out of my
I'm
face.
so sorry that happened to
she
you.
had a shitty look on her face.
I think
I like the way that this bitch had a shitty look, so I gave her a reason to have one.
that shit-eating grin. Get that shitty grin on your face. I can't get through it.
She told me she was a
Oh,
shitty
my
boo,
cheeks
so I
hurt.
helped her out.
So it said the mayor, Eric Adams, called the incident a horrific experience for anyone to go through.
Yeah.
No shit.
He says that human waste or someone spitting in your
Oh my
face,
God.
those are real signs of mental health issues, and we really must dig into how.
She dug into something. Poor choice of goddamn words, Bear. No pun intended.
Dig into how we're dealing with
Dig,
these
really?
mental issues.
Dig.
That's what he said.
Mental.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God.
The
Sphincters.
oh man. The nauseating incident comes amid a frightening uptick in Big Apple subway crime. They say in response to the violence, Adams announced that his subway plan for February 18th
We'll clean all this
pledged
shit
to
up.
crack down on rule breaking and preventing people from living on the trains and in the stations.
Put the crack down.
They
Oh
they're
my
never
God.
gonna be able to do anything with the crime rate in New York. It's just too many people.
Too many people, and not enough surveillance and room. Yeah.
Yeah, not enough room. If I was piled on top of motherfuckers every day of my life, I'd have an attitude too. I don't know if I'd put shit in somebody's face, but I'd have an attitude.
You said Frank the Stank.
Frank the Stank. Frank the Stank with the 5 fingers of death.
The 5-finger shit punch.
Yeah. This nigga fucked the Falcon Punch.
Oh yeah, that was last week.
Do you guys know why they really call it a Falcon Punch?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Look, I'm telling
It's
you, man.
falcons.
Huh?
They punch shit.
Yeah, because their claws ain't big enough.
Yeah, so they ball them up. And
Well, they're not strong
like
enough either to
200.
grip.
Yeah, 240 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Like
they-
a fucking
and they
bullet.
hit
Punch you right in your spine.
Yeah, break your
your
spine.
shit.
Yeah.
See when we're duck.
Yeah, that's the one he showed me.
The
Yeah.
Falcons are the shit. Light
So
Falcons.
if you ever think Falcon Punch ain't real,
Now that agility though, to come down that fast and then pop back up in the air.
Yeah.
yeah, that quick.
Without like destroying yourself.
Yeah.
Or hitting the ground, nigga.
'Cause, I mean, their feet are like right here, so it's
Yeah.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
They
Go to South Carolina. Who was that dude? Where'd he go?
Dave Chappelle.
No, that was a real dude though.
I know. But Dave Chappelle's making fun of him. That was one of the
That's all that I
presidential
remember.
candidates. We're gonna go South Carolina. Oh man.
Yeah, this was a good one.
if y'all made it this far, y'all had a good time.
And thank you.
I know we started off a little slow because niggas is tired. But if you kept on watching,
we thank you kindly.
We appreciate you and you had a good time. If you didn't, this message ain't for you. Eat several of them. You know what I'm talking about.
Welcome to the Frank Stand.
The motherfucking Frank Stand. Motherfucking Frank Stand. With that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and
get on out of this one.
We're going to run that shit God mode, though. Run that shit God mode, though. We're going to run that shit God mode, though. Chitty chitty bang bang. Hey man, we appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe,
hit that bell,
comment and share.
Comment. Who we get one today from? Mr. David who?
Boyles. Boyles.
Yes, David Boyles.
He has a podcast called Ships Can Happen.
Ships can happen.
No. Ships gonna happen.
Ships. Okay, yeah. Ships gonna happen.
Dave.
Y'all watch his podcast.
Hell yeah.
He fucks with us and we fuck with him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man to that.
Once again, ships gonna happen.
Ships gonna happen.
If you watch this day, we said we're gonna shout you. Or he said we're gonna shout you.
And we got you.
He conveyed to us. We gonna shout you. That being said, man, we appreciate all y'all like we always do. We doing this in God mode. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Comment and share.
Comment and share.
Always. Peace,
love, and heritage.
All right, y'all.
Deuces. Kill her.